What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the eveRide channel. Thank you for spending a little time with me today. We've got some awesome stuff going on. We've got the KOVE 450 Rally versus the KTM 500 street legal version versus the KTM 500 dirt version. Now, we've already done this drag race, but people keep asking me, is the KOVE slow? No, it's not. The results are the same as before, but I thought I would show them again in yet another drag race. We also have a very special treat. Klein, Dakar 2024 privateer, racing the KOVE 450 Rally EX. Now, in this drag race today, he'll be piloting the 450 Rally Pro versus the 450 Rally versus a race bike piloted by his brother, the legendary Klein, who was on the team that just barely won the Baja 1000. So we've got a lot of fast guys, a lot of pride on the line. It's going to be a fun time looking at these professional bikes go head-to-head and hearing Mason and Carter's thoughts on the bikes. We'll go ahead with the drag race that happened several months ago first, and then this current drag race that just barely happened. I wish I was in it, but yes, my arm is still broken. Let's go for it. Now, on the right, we have Raj. He's 160 pounds. He's riding the 2015 KTM 500. That is the dirt bike version, converted to street legal, uncorked. That thing is a rocket ship. I will be in the middle on the KOVE 450 Rally, which recently I have removed that charcoal canister, so it is a little uncorked, but I don't have the racing ECU or the racing exhaust. And here comes Nate. He's on a stock 2022 KTM 500 6 days. That lost to the KOVE earlier. So we're going to see how things go. The rule is we're going to start the drag race in second gear, 20 mile per hour rolling start. There we go. Raj gets the wheel off the ground, and the KOVE is a little slow off the line just because those revs are low. It's geared quite a lot higher than those two other bikes, but it does mean it has the legs to do just that. However, Raj did stop. We're going to do a little bit better race here coming up. And the rules are there was no gearing restriction at the first. I started in first gear. And we're going to talk a little bit about Dan as well. Dan's on a DRZ 400 filming this whole thing. I'm an idiot, and I actually turned my camera off on accident. But yeah, here we go. So let me give you the weights real quick. Nate on the left is 207. I'm in the middle at 200 pounds, and Raj is on the right at 160 pounds. So he has a 40-pound advantage on us. I'm also carrying about 20 pounds of gear on the KOVE. Now, here's the interesting thing. Here we go. Raj gets the wheel up twice, but ends up pulling ahead for the win, leaving the KOVE in second place. Now, here's the thing. Dan, the guy that's filming this, my good friend from the UK, is on the DRZ 400, pretty much stock. It does have a Yosh exhaust. Dan is 196, and look, Dan, if he were on the line, he'd be keeping up. So I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Power delivery isn't everything. I would much rather have a KTM 500 for any technical stuff to pop that front wheel up and get it up over things and just have a little bit more fun that way. However, the KOVE 450 Rally at higher revs is going to be very, very quick. It's a high revving bike. It's very, very fun to ride. So it's basically horses for courses, right? All these bikes are different. They're all fun to ride. They deliver power in different ways. Okay, so now the bout you've been waiting for. We've got Mason Klein, Dakar Pro, on the KOVE 450 Rally Pro. We've got his brother, Klein, who is extremely fast, just barely was on the winning team for Team KTM that won the Baja 1000. He'll be riding the KTM 450, basically a tuned, super fast race bike that the Kleins themselves have worked on, and so they definitely don't want to lose to the KOVE. And we have Todd, aka Dirt Bike, BYK, on the KOVE 450 Rally. We're going to go ahead and look at that drag races. I don't know any of the weights or anything like that. I do know that the KOVEs were both full of fuel, so that's kind of like an 80-pound disadvantage. Todd on the KOVE 450 Rally standard version also has some saddlebags. I'm not sure how much weight is in there, and then he's got a tool pack on his backpack. But anyway, that is the main event. We'll just go with the raw audio. You can hear Mason and Carter's thoughts, a little bit of Todd's as well. Enjoy.
This gives us a real fair test because, like, if it's a short run, then Carter's gonna actually smoke us. Yeah. It'll make it look better. I mean, he's still gonna smoke us.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I helped with the mapping. I would like to take a little credit. I know it's a lot faster than my 500, this bike. So we're gonna drag race. It's gonna be epic.
It'd be interesting if this was a walking.
Yeah, I think this bike will go fast right away, and then I think it'll like cut out. And I think this will keep pulling, and then this will keep pulling even harder. That's my guess.
Okay.
But at some point, like if we had a really long runaway, the top speeds are going to be similar, for sure.
Yeah.
But I think this one gets it there the fastest. My prediction is this is second fastest. That's for sure. First fastest, or third fastest.
First loser. Down.
Right away, Carter's pulled away hard, but I think I was staying there.
I couldn't keep the front wheel down.
when Carter, like, when we got to Lexi, I think he stopped pulling away when we got up in the uphill. Like, I think we stayed similar.
This bike would not break 80 miles an hour.
No?
79 miles an hour up that hill with all this weight.
I didn't put mine on speed, so I have no idea.
I wonder. Yeah.
Someone will be able to do the math.
That was uphill too. When they get up here, I think
it's gearing. First of all, it's gearing. Carter has more for quicker riding. Like, he doesn't have a top speed bike.
I have a 51 in the rear.
His is there right away, but I think this top speed is there. And this bike is freaking fast.
All right, guys, so there you have it. The KOVE 450 Rally beats handily every race we've done, the street legal, corked up KTM 500. But it loses every time to the uncorked KTM 500. There, the pro version obviously beat the non-pro version, and all were absolutely spanked by the KTM race bike. So honestly, like, that's not unexpected, right? I know that a lot of people don't believe in the bike, don't believe in the brand, but we're gonna show you some of what that pro rally bike can do. It is incredibly capable with the right rider on it. We have Mason Klein just absolutely flogging it in an upcoming video. Of course, he'll be riding for KOVE in the 2024 Dakar. And you guys, I want to send as much support his way as possible. He is a privateer. We'll go more into that later, but basically that means he needs your support right now. It is very expensive to go to Dakar. Throw him your subscription on YouTube. Go follow him on Instagram. He's super cool, super down to earth. Honestly, I love him. I love his family. They're so great. But yeah, you can see more of him flogging that bike, getting ready for the Dakar, and it is going to be a sight to behold, a true underdog kind of Ford versus Ferrari story in this, and I can't wait to see Mason Klein in the Dakar. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching these drag races. I think we all pretty much knew what to expect there. And also, one more thing, is anybody who races the KTM versus a KOVE, they do not want to lose to the KOVE. Let's just keep that straight. Anyway, guys, much love, eveRide out.